Hello everyone. So in this, just wait. Okay. So in this video, we are going to create our front-end part. Okay. So first of all, we need to create one React project. You need to create one React project using the white framework. Okay. Also, we are going to use the TypeScript. So for that, okay. So this is the command npm create white add latest version. It will use the latest version, and my folder name is project name is frontend, and here we are going to use the TypeScript. Then cd frontend. Okay, so also we are going to need some dependencies like then we need tailwind css. Okay, so to install tailwind css, just follow this, go to this page doc installation, and here I am selecting the version 3.4.17. okay, so yeah, okay, so now copy this and go to the VS Studio. Here I need two things. Okay, okay, it is post CSS. Why it is not created a post CSS file? Just the one thing. Okay, it is created a post CSS file also. Okay, now in the content I need this. Inside the tailwind config.js file. Okay, also I need index.html. okay, okay, as you see here, this is my index.html, because if you see here, it is in the body section, it is used the main.tsx script. If you hover on it and if you check it, okay, sorry, main.tsx file, here in the root section, here it is using the app.tsx file. So whatever we are doing, whatever we are going to code it, we are going to code inside this app.tsx file. Okay, so it is just from HTML. Basically here we don't need to do the HTML code, right? So tsx will handle all those things. Oh sorry, React will handle all those things, not tsx. Tsx is just the TypeScript. Okay, so now tailwind setup, right? So now go to the input.css file, index.css file, not input.css file. Copy this, paste it. Also we don't need app.css file. Okay, okay, my tailwind setup is done. Also my React setup is also done. So now we are going to create our file. Okay, we are going to create our file. So now first of all we need to design our main page. Okay, so if we noticed, okay, just wait a minute, if we notice, this is our main page, right? This is our main page. We need to design this page first. and after that we need to make it responsive. Okay, after that we are going to implement the uh, backend API call part. Okay. Okay, now we are going to create our front-end part. If the video goes long, I will divide this front-end part also in two or three part. Okay, first of all, we need to import one image here. Okay, so just do one thing, just create one folder here. Okay, we are going to use this image now. Just go to our okay, in this space, in app.tsx space, we are going to create our design. Okay, first of all we need to remove all these things. Okay, now just do one thing. Okay, first thing we need to create some interface. Okay, first thing we need to create interface for the messages and for the prediction. Okay, so let's create one interface for messages. Okay, there are two types of sender. One is our user and another one is our bot. Okay, our chatbot. Now there will be text which will be in string format, and there will be one loading, and it will be in boolean type. Okay. Okay, anyway, so now also I need one interface for our prediction, right? Prediction means this is detection prediction. So here this is will be in string, and one is our confidence, it will be in number, and one is advice, right? Advice is in string. So these are two interface that we need in our application. Okay, now in our function we need to create the state for our screens. Also we need to create the state for our chatbot, right? If you notice the previous videos, where in the review section, if you notice, in that bottom right corner there is one icon, right? There is one floating button where user is able, where user click, then one pop-up will set screen pop-up will pop up, right? So for that also we need one state to, like, is it chat open or is it closed? Okay, so for that, const uh, current screen, and this is set screen. Our screen, first screen will be our main, and second screen is detection. If you see, whenever we click on the try now button, it will go to the detection phase. By default we will open the main page. Okay, const, and another one is chat open. Okay, so it will be false by default. Okay, because whenever user click on it, that will on that event chat will open, right? So now, okay, use state from the, okay, it is correct. Anyway, also we need one library, or in your dependency, that is oh, lucid react to for our icons, right? So just do one thing, just save it and open our terminal. Terminal is already open here. Clear npmi Okay, now just do one thing. Okay, it is done, right? Yeah, now we need to create our chatbot state, right? For that we need like whenever user uh, asks bot about the messages, right? First of all, there is a sender is the user. Yeah, sender is the user, and the bot will receive the question, and bot will give us one message, right? So uh, user first sender will be user and second sender will be bot. Okay, and bot it will take some loading time. It is 1 or 2 seconds. In that loading time we will simply display the dot dot dot, right? After that dot 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 means it is a loading. Okay, so loading will be, at that time loading will be true. So after that loading, the bot, the sender will give us the result, right? So let's create one AC function for that. Bot equal to, that will be asynchronous, and we will take nothing. Okay, now here if query, okay, for query we need to set the state, right? First of all, we need to set the state. Okay, for message also, for query also, right? uh, Query means whatever the user will ask. Okay, so query, set query, and another one will be the message. Okay, here we are going to use the message interface. If you see here, one is user, one is bot, as I already mentioned. So here we created the state for that. Okay, now just do one thing. Okay, when query uh, dot trim is returned, if there is no query, it will return nothing. Okay, it will simply return. And now the thing is, then we need to set the message. We need to set the message, right? So set message. First of all, there will be one, sorry. So if the sender is user, text is query, there is no loading in the loading for the user, right? There will be no loading for the user. Simply this loading is only for the bot. Okay, and here for thinking, I don't need thinking, I just simply need dot dot dot. Okay, what is going on? If there is any kind of error, yeah, that's it. Now we need to clear the set query. We need to clear the query, right? Okay, now we need to call our call our API, right? We need to call our backend API, and our API chatbot API is running on, I think, 300 port. Let me check. Yeah, it is running on 300 port. So just do one thing, try. Okay, so there will be response. Okay, sorry, response await.fetch, and our port is 300, and there is not chat. I think this is ask. Yeah, this is ask. Okay, endpoint is ask, so we need to use properly, otherwise it will not give any kind of response. Okay, Now method is post. I think header is application, content type is application JSON, body is JSON stringify, and we need to pass query, and also we need to display the top, we need to display the topmost value, right? We don't need to display two or three responses, we need to display the topmost value. In the JSON response we need only one value, so there is only one value. Okay, so now just do one thing. Yeah, so now const data, data, and it will take the JSON dot response dot JSON, and if const, okay, answer text. Okay, so what will be the answer text? Answer text will be in the array format, right? Array dot is array is array, and then we'll pass the data, and data dot length is greater than equal to 0. Then we'll simply pass the answer. If there is no answer, then we don't need to pass anything. Sorry, I couldn't answer. We just simply do one thing, we simply return data dot answer. Sorry. Okay, so in answer text array, okay, data length dot is greater than equal to 0, then if it is greater than equal to 0, we simply display the first answer. Okay, otherwise it is simply display the answer. We will select from bot, it will be like something went wrong or any kind of message will be there. Okay, so now we will set one timeout, set timeout. Okay, set messages, slice, remove the loading message. Okay, so sender dot bot equal to bot, bot will give us the answer, it will be text, loading will be false, it is definitely be false now. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And timeout, okay, set timeout, we're going to display the set timeout. Yeah, set timeout is 100. Okay, also there will be catch. Okay, so in catch we need to display the set message. Okay, sorry I couldn't process your request. Oh yeah, that is also fine. Sorry I couldn't process your request, also fine. Or if you want, you can say it like something went wrong kind of thing also. Yeah, it is also good. Okay, now yeah, I think yeah, chatbot section state is I think completed. Okay, let me just check once. Okay, okay, it is too big. Okay, I hope this is visible for you, right? Okay, messages, yeah, yeah, okay, let me check the port. I think port is fine. Yeah, port is fine. Also endpoint is asked, and method is post, right? Okay, it is fine. Yeah, it is fine. Okay, now we need to do for our detection part, right? We need to work on our detection part right now. Okay, this is detection set. Okay, now here we need state for one for file uploading. One state will be file upload, and another state will be result section, it will give us the result. And loading is one thing. Okay, we need the loading thing anyway. So let's start it. Okay, one is file, set file, okay, file null, it is correct. Okay, now const one will be result, set result, it will take the prediction interface. Okay, it will take the prediction interface. Okay, so now and another one is const loading, set loading false. Okay, it is handled correctly. Now just do one thing, const handle file change. Okay, it will basically select the file. Okay, now I don't need this thing. If event target files, okay, if events target files, then set files equal to event target files 0. Okay, oh sorry, event dot target file 0. Okay, and we don't need set result equal to null. Okay, that's it. So sense file handle file change is done. Now upload, we need to do for the upload image, right? Upload image, it will be a synchronous function. So now if there is no file, that is display, that is simply return null, and set loading is true. So now we need to add our from data. Okay, from the whenever we are trying to upload file, we need to use the from data. Okay, so from data, and it will be a file. Also we can do one thing, instead of image we can use the file. It is just the name. Okay, if you see here, it is just the name. If you say, it is just the name and it is the value. Okay, it is the value and it is the name. So now try. Now if you see, our response is for image upload, that means our disease detection port is 400. Okay, and I think it is predict to also, it is predict only. Yeah, endpoint is predict only. Okay, it is correct. Now method is post, correct, and body is, in body we need to send the from data, that means the image. Okay, if in the app we store our JSON response in the data. Okay, and set result equal to data, we set the result. If you see here, set the result, prediction result, and we set the prediction result as the data we are getting from our response. Okay, and error upload field. Okay, and set loading false. Yeah, that is correct. Now our image, disease detection state is also complete. Okay, now we need to create our UI part. Okay, we need to design our UI part. In here, in return, we need to design our UI part.